What's good, Toon Army? Your boy's got a scoop that's sure to ruffle some feathers. We're talking about our very own Elliot Anderson and the bombshell move that saw him leave the nest for the greener pastures of Nottingham Forest. Now, before you start hurling those half-and-half scarves at me, hear me out. Eddie Howe himself has come out and admitted that Newcastle never wanted to sell the local lad. Yep, you heard that right. Our gaffer was dead against losing Anderson. But sometimes the beautiful game ain't so beautiful when it comes to the business side of things. Let's rewind a bit, shall we? Just over a year ago, young Elliot was on the cusp of representing Scotland at the senior level, only for an untimely injury to dash those dreams. Fast forward to the present day, and the talented midfielder has made the bold decision to pledge his allegiance to the England U21 setup. A controversial move, no doubt, but one that speaks to the high regard he's held in down south. Now, here's where things get really juicy. According to Howe, Newcastle's hand was forced in offloading Anderson to Forest for a cool $35 million over the summer. It was all part of some financial jiggery-pokery to keep the club in line with those pesky profitability and sustainability regulations. But make no mistake, our gaffer wasn't having it. In his own words, Elliot was a sale we didn't want to make. Nobody at the football club internally wanted to make that sale, but we had to. Ouch, talk about a gut punch for us Toon fans who had high hopes for the local lad. But it gets even more frustrating. Howe reckons this whole situation is symptomatic of a bigger issue in the game, where clubs are essentially incentivized to sell off their academy products, even when they'd much rather keep them in the fold. As he puts it, I don't understand that rationale, why we're in a position that you're incentivized to sell academy products. So there you have it, folks. A behind-the-scenes look at the harsh realities of the modern game, where even a club with financial backing like ours can be forced to part ways with one of their own. It's a bitter pill to swallow, especially when you see Anderson thriving at Forest, currently sitting pretty in the Premier League's top 3. But enough from me, I want to hear from you, the Toon Army faithful. Do you think Newcastle made the right call in cashing in on Anderson, or should they have found a way to keep him at all costs? Was it simply a case of following the rules, or is there a deeper issue at play here? Sound off in the comments and let's get this debate fired up.